Hello everyone, welcome to English Treasure. In today's lecture, we're going to talk about the difference between American English versus British English. There are many differences like vocabulary, spellings, as well as pronunciation. And there is a difference of grammar too, but today we're going to talk about the three sections: vocabulary, spellings, and pronunciation. So let's go for it. So today we're going to talk about the what are the vocabularies used in American English versus British. The first one is in the American English, it is called elevator. We're gonna take the elevator. We're gonna go, on elevator. And in the British, it's used lift. Lift. Can we take lift? Okay. In the next one, there we use garbage. Throw the garbage in the bin. In the British, it is used rubbish. Throw the rubbish into the bin. The next one is vacation. After making so many lectures, I need a vacation. And in the British, it is used holiday. I need a holiday. Okay. The next one is truck. Okay, there you use, for carrying thing, the word use truck. And in the British, it's used lorry. Lorry take the things from one place to another place. The next one is sweater. Sweater in the winters we carry sweater. In the American it is used sweater, as well as in British it is used jumper. Jumper. The next one is cookie. I love to have cookie. Whereas in the British it is used biscuit. Biscuit. So here we talk about some different vocabularies. The next one is in the American it is called French fries. My baby love to have French fries. In the British it is used chips. Chips. Okay, in the next one it is used line. Stand in the line. Go in the line. Line mein jao. Whereas in the British it is used queue. Queue. Stand in the queue. So it depends on you what vocabulary you use, either American or British. And remember, you have to learn the pronunciation of that vocabulary accordingly. The next one is parking lot. Park your car into the parking lot. Okay, and the next one in the British it is used car park. Have you park your car in the car park, in the car parking? The next one is silverware. आपने सारी की सारी सिल्वरवेयर्स को अच्छे से क्लीन करके रख दिया. In the British it is used cutleries. Cutleries. So here I have used some few examples. There are different vocabularies used in American English versus British one. Next we're gonna talk about the spellings, the difference of American English versus British English. The first one is there's a slight difference in the American as well as in the British English, but we need to understand it very clearly. Okay, in the British English we use humor, OUR. The word ends with OUR, whereas in the American English the words end with only R. U replace हो जाता है, U नहीं आता. The word end with R, जिसके पीछे भी OUR आएगा. That used in the British English, but American they use only R. For example, humor. HUMOUR used in the British English, whereas in the American English it is used HUMOR. That is, or because U is eradicated from the spelling. The next one is labor. LABOUR. The spelling used in the British English, whereas in the American English it is used LABOR. So U never ever used in the American English. The next one, when the words end with RE, that uses the word uses in the British English. And when the words end with ER, that uses in the American English. For example, center, the word is same, but if the spelling ends with RE, that is in the British English. And when the words end with ER, center, that is in the American English. Let's understand this within another example. For example, liter. Give me a 5 liter of, I need 5 liter of milk. 5 liter. The word end with RE, that is British English. If the words end with liter ER, that is American English. So then the next one is if the word end with SE, that is used in the British English. If the word ends with ZE, ZE, that is used in the American English. For example, realize. Realize. If you end with ZE, that is used in the American English. Realize, organize, that is used in the British English. So there are the few examples you can easily understand if the word end with OUR, RE, SE that use in the British English. If the words end with only R, ER or ZE, that use in the American English. So that are some examples I have taken to make you understand about the difference of spelling in American English versus British English. So next, move on to the next. We're gonna talk about the pronunciation. You know, pronunciation play a very important part to speak like a native speaker. Now, what is the differentiation between American and the British one? One thing you need to remember: after a vowel, you know, R comes after a vowel in British is not pronounced. If R come after a vowel every time, in British English it is not pronounced. In American English it's pronounced. It is pronounced. For example, it's not water. Water नहीं बोला जाएगा. Water. British कैसे pronounce करेंगे? Water. Water. A के बाद TER. It's an R pronounce ही नहीं होगा. Or in the American English they say water. Water. Like in British they use water. Water. The next one is card. It's not card. Card नहीं होगा. Card. Card. R उनका silent हो जाता है. It's card. So in the British accent, after a vowel, when R comes, it is not pronounced. In the American, it is pronounced. So let's understand the pronunciation of American English versus British English. So if the word is schedule, in the American accent, how they pronounce this word. In the American accent, they use schedule, schedule, and in the British, they use schedule, schedule. If it is used schudle, the pronunciation of both the countries are different. They use in the American accent, they use schedule. What is the schedule of yours today? What is the schedule of yours of today? In the British, they use what is your schedule? What is your schedule? The next one is lieutenant. In the British English, they say lieutenant, and in the American accent, they say lieutenant. 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 Okay. He promotes to lieutenant. He promotes to lieutenant. The next one is, it's in the American accent, they say zebra. It's zebra. 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 And in the British accent, they use zebra. 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 Okay, in the pronunciation of mall, okay, they say in the American accent, it say mall. 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 Okay, in the British, the accent use mall. Mall. Simple mall. Okay, if we just talk about figure, how to pronounce that in American and British accent. In the American, the accent is figure. Figure. They keep a stress on it. And in the British, they say figure. Figure. Only figure. So they don't keep a stress on this word. So these are the some pronunciation or the difference of some pronunciation words in British as well as in American accent. I hope these lectures would be worthful to you and can help you to understand the difference between these two countries, the language between these two countries. But before that, don't forget to like, subscribe and share my channel. Gracias.